Hi everyone, IntuitiveEdge. Welcome once again to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Let's take a look at what's going on in the world and see what the cards have to say. I'm going to shuffle up and we'll get started. So what's happening with this Trump indictment, this arrest? What's going to take place? What in the world is going on with this? So let's ask regarding Donald Trump and this indictment. What's going on with this situation? Is the truth going to prevail? Will Donald Trump come out ahead? Or is this going to be the end of the line? What's going to be taking place with this indictment thing? What do we need to know about it? I'm going to do an overview spread just to see what the energies are around this and what we can glean from what's going to be taking place. Asking for the highest cards, for the highest good to come through, and the right and perfect energies to come through with cards. What's taking place with this? What's going to be taking place with it? Okay. Asking for the right and perfect cards to fall in the right and perfect order. All right, let's see what we got. First card out is the Queen of Cups. Emotional stability and security crossed by some turmoil with that Five of Wands. Crowning this, we have the Success card in a happy way. Leading up to this is a card of partnerships and change. Fading into the background is waiting on something, the Nine of Wands. Now there's a new beginning up ahead. Somehow it's tied in with this Queen energy. Look for a possible resurgence of emotions to be coming up. Possibly in a good way. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, there's something that's going to be changing. Perhaps a plot twist, we'll see. But we have the Magician. That's the card of change, alchemy. Let me move these down a little bit here. We have the Fool on the environment, which is, there's some changes coming. A big shift, I think. We have the Knight of Pentacles and then the Star of Hope up top. The Star of Hope. We have the the Three of Pentacles, the Builder's card, working out a plan. Something is shifting and changing regarding this struggle. And the struggle is the only obstacle. Everything else is actually really, the energy of it is flowing in a positive direction. This one card is the only struggling obstacle against that Queen of Cups. And the Ace flanking her and the Fool over here and these major arcana down here. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So regarding this actually, there could be some changes coming. A twist. The Struggle card doesn't have a lot of support with it. That's the only card of conflict, and that's the obstacle. But everything else does not support that. So that leads me to think that perhaps the struggle is going to be ending and moving away. So that doesn't look too bad for Donald Trump. I think something's going to be shifting and changing. Let me shuffle up again. What is likely to be coming up with this whole thing regarding this indictment, Donald Trump. What's going to be coming of this? I hear somebody's right where they want him, or he's got them right where he wants them, is what I've heard, what I'm hearing. So I'm not sure who that's for, but that's what I'm hearing. Let me shuffle up here, and we'll look again. Okay. All right, so what's going to be taking place with Donald Trump in the coming weeks, months, the campaign, all of this? What do we need to know about what's coming? How about this change? We have the card of ending. These two just popped out. We have the 10 of Swords and the Devil card. 10 of Swords is crossing the Devil card. Endings on this Devil energy, perhaps. Let's continue and see what else we get. What other things do we need to know about what's happening with Donald Trump and this indictment? What twist? I was feeling like a plot twist or some sort of change coming. What is that about? Let's see what it is. Asking for the right and perfect cards to fall. Oops, right and perfect order. According to the highest and best for Donald Trump. What's coming for him? What's happening in this indictment thing? World. The Magician. Okay, we had that card on Donald Trump on the last spread we did. Crossed by the Death card. The Magician and the Death card, something huge is going to shift and change. Oh, goodness. We have the Tower coming out, crowning everything. This whole thing is going to blow up. We have this card of hope that's underneath this, kind of leading up into this significant change. The Give and Take card, the card of mourning or loss or looking over what you had hoped and expected. The card of the Triumphal Entry. Temperance, putting things back into balance. We have the 8 of Swords in the worry department, worried about being hemmed in or restricted or jailed with this card. And then the Knight of Swords taking action against heading back into, this is the outcome card. The Knight of Swords popping back in. He's facing back into, actually, the way the cards are laid out. I don't know if you can see that. The way I have the cards laid out, this outcome card is facing back into this Magician, Death, and Tower, facing into the turmoil. But this is taking decisive action. And we have the Ace of Wands underneath everything. So there's a new beginning coming, and something is going to shake up. This is going to shake up. Let me ask one more thing. I'll be right back. So one more, we're looking at, will Donald Trump emerge victorious over this legal maneuver or not? We're looking at him from his point of view. How will Donald Trump be feeling in the coming weeks? Is he going to feel defeated or is he going to feel empowered? What's going to be taking place for Donald Trump, with Donald Trump? Okay. All right. I just shuffled up as I was talking. So, okay, I cut the deck. All right, so let's do this. Okay. Oops. First card out is the Magician again. Okay, so something is shifting and changing. This is taking everything you have at your disposal and putting things right the way that you want them. Crossed by the Tower. This is really kind of similar to the last spread. There's that 8 again, that card of restriction that's on top of everything. But the Tower against the Magician, that's pretty powerful. Some huge shift or change. We have the High Priestess, the card of wisdom. Knight of Wands in the background, Five of Wands, that struggle card coming up. Something is going to shift in a big way. There's that Sword of Knights, Knight of Swords again, taking action, heading back into the battle. I don't think Donald Trump's taking this lightly or taking it lying down. I think he's going to come back with everything he's got. That's the energy of this Knight of Swords. You're pushing back. He's facing right into this battle. Right there. We have the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. We have the Ten of Cups, the card of success on inner wishes and hopes and dreams and your inner world. And the Hierophant up top, the High Priest, the card of basically restoring order, hierarchy, rule of law, putting things the way that they need to go. And that's on the outcome. And the Judgment card underneath, this is like the last final battle. Something final about this. I think we're gearing up to see something pretty spectacular in the realm of the Donald Trump thing. I'm going to tune in intuitively and see if I get any messages on this. I'll be right back. So tuning in intuitively, I'm just picking up on Donald Trump's health a little bit. There could be some, probably brought on by stress. Could be some sort of stress reaction around the midsection. So probably just needs to eat really light foods and nothing real heavy. Just kind of picking up, taking care of his health. And also picking up on Air Force, not Air Force One, but whatever private jet he flies on. There may be some upcoming trip or something where he'll be, I'm just seeing him in the airplane. So a lot of travel coming up. Of course, he's been flying back and forth and stuff, but there's something big, a rally maybe or something coming up. I don't know what his schedule is like, but that's what I'm picking up on for him. I just think with all of those Magician cards and Tower and Death and the Star, there's so much that's going to be shifting. Plus that Knight of Swords, that is the energy of fighting back. And the struggle card and fighting against that. So this is messing with someone who's a fighter. And I think, people worried about his tweets. What about when he really fights back and doesn't just have words? What's that going to look like? I think we may be about to find out. It's going to get interesting, folks. All right, that's all I have for this reading. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Bye for now.